For me, I do tax deeds, so there's specific things that I look for when I'm doing my research on each and every one of these properties. I'm here to look at, I'm going to look at 3 homes today. There was 2 lots that I was interested in that I looked at earlier in the week. But this is my due diligence now after I've done all my kind of, I say my computer day, my work that's really just done in front of a screen. Now I'm out here doing my on-site inspections. I'll flip the camera around here so you guys can take a look at this one. I don't think I'm going to knock on the door and try to talk with these people. It looks occupied, but I get a good idea of what the condition of this home is and what it's going to need. Pretty much right now I'm looking at everything. What I do love about this home is the location. I'm about 3 minutes away from the Pearl, right near Carson Street. If you're familiar with San Antonio, you know that Pearl area is booming. So I'm looking on the very outskirts of that to a neighborhood that really hasn't been touched yet, which is where this property sits. I'm also about 1 minute away from Fort Sam Houston base here, and I'm about another minute away from a major connection point highway, and then I'm about 5 minutes away from downtown San Antonio. I'm a quick connect to 281, which is going to take me to the zoo, the airport. I'm in a very desirable location is where this house is. The house itself is crap right now, but the opening bid is $51,000, so I like that based off the location. When I'm looking at the home, I start to put my rehab numbers together based on the square footage of it, thinking I'm going to need a full rehab in this property anyways. So that's how I'm going to analyze and break this one down. I'll be at another property after this, and then later this afternoon I'll be looking at a rehab that we're doing now on a property that we bought in tax deed. So this is how it really goes. This is how it really works. Like, you can certainly do this if you have a regular, Monday through Friday profession or job, career, whatever. You can still do this on your own. It will just eat up some of your weekends, and there is work involved with this. It's not as easy as people just make it seem or what it is. There's work involved in it. I wouldn't even call this my first profession. It's my contracting business. That's where really my Monday through Friday goes. I really don't like to work on the weekends, but this really only takes me about one Sunday to get all this done because I've been doing it for a long time. So I have a system and it works, and I can do all this in about a full half day. So anyways, I'll flip this around so we can take a quick look at this one. Like I said, on this one, I don't think I'm going to get and knock on the door. Each individual property is a little different based off the situation, the area, the condition. You start to learn this over time. Is it best that I go off there and talk to these folks? You can certainly try to work out deals well before the auction or as soon as the list goes up. You can. People ask me that all the time. I tried to do that plenty in the past. A lot of times those deals can become complicated and hard to get a hold of everybody that's on that deed. And then you're in a time crunch too. So yes, you can do it. Is it going to be beneficial? It's a per play kind of thing. Some deals it might be if you can get everybody to line up and agree to your number. Most of the times, what I've found is it's just better to let it go to auction and get it that way. But that's what I break down. Let's take a look at these next 3. Okay, so this is the house directly in front of us behind this bush here. The roof is totally dilapidated, messed up. It's going to need a new roof, probably some decking. They got this cover for a carport. It looks pretty straight as far as the bones is concerned. It's a pretty easy, simple layout as far as, what we got to do on it. I got siding easy to get and done, knocked out, and probably salvage some of the siding. Windows, there's probably no more than 8 to 10 windows on there, so I can already evaluate for that. The roof, I can pull the measurements for that and know what it is. The square footage size is listed, so I can know what I'm going to deal with as far as a full rehab on the inside. I know there's water. I know there's electric hooked up. Somebody's living in there. I like that. That's pretty much all I'm going to do with this one. This one I will not get off. I will not try to get in it. It's occupied. They're not going to pay the taxes, I don't think, on this one. Obviously, it'll still be there Tuesday. I'd rather pick it up that way. Okay, here we are pulling up to the Caton address. Home appears to be vacant. A lot of furniture outside. Some notices on the door. Windows appear to be open. So this one I am going to go off, go do a look around, do a door knock. Hello? Looking to speak with the owner of the property? Hello? Hello, my name's John. I'm looking to speak with the owner. I always carry my cards, letting people know who I am, what I'm doing here, what my intentions are. I try to find out as much information as I can from neighbors, you know, or anybody just here. I've got it from mailman sometimes, but neighbors, people around. I always carry these, and if somebody comes out or whatever, I'll go gladly talk to anybody, tell them what I'm doing, because they want someone to occupy this house. They don't want it to look how it looks right now. Furniture out in the patio, just dilapidated, ugly looking. It's a nuisance to the area. They want somebody like me or you getting in there, fixing it up, rehabbing it, getting it going, getting some good people in here. So they'll gladly tell you whatever you need to know, just as long as you state your intentions. A lot of mess out here usually at these. A lot of mess. This becomes your problem to clean up. Depending on what's in here, probably just can't get a dump trailer and toss it to get rid of some of this other stuff. I don't know through the means, but oh yeah, definitely a cleanup here. You know, it's always to consider, you know, the landscaping, the cleanup, the debris, what's on the site. You want to look at the trees. You want to look at what overhangs roof lines, you know, just... That's one thing that I know in this. A lot of times people will just kind of miss or just not even really think of it. But the cleanup is always a big part of these most of the time. Doing a quick inspection visual through the inside. I can get in and out pretty quick. I know kind of what to look for. I'm looking at, you know, how the flooring sits, the condition of the flooring. I'm looking at all the drywall, checking for cracks, repairs, holes, anything that's going to need to be done there. Here was original hardwood floors. Everything sat nice and straight. There wasn't any pieces missing or holes or anything. All the drywall, trims, everything looks like it had been painted not too long ago. Really no cracks, no holes, no issues with any of that. Trims all look good and in place. This house just is going to require a major cleanup inside and out. From what we saw there, the inside was the same way. It's probably going to need a new roof replaced. Not a big house, we should be pretty minimal in the roof replacement. It's going to need a bunch of landscaping to be done as far as to clean up the grass, these trees that have never been maintained. So expect that to come out. You're going to need to redeck the front porch. It's just old, just rotted. Paint, wood replacement on the exterior. Nothing too crazy. Most of it was that rock. It's most of the trim on the exterior. But yeah, everything looks good. There's crawl space underneath. That's easy if there's any plumbing issues for our guys to get to it, take care of that. Easy. It didn't look like there was. Everything looked intact and like it was functioning not too long ago. I can call the water company and see when was the last time the water was on here at this residence. Give me an idea. Electrical's good. Panels were there. Everything looked all right. This is the kind of pickup I like. Very minimal rehab work. I wish I'd have seen this one earlier in the month. I really do. I probably would have positioned things a little differently to really go at this one. But hey, if anybody's interested, let me know. I'll give you some background info on this house on Caton and maybe do a partner deal or something. Let me know. But anyways, now let's go look at the rehab project. Okay, and you got this one here. This one we picked up a while back. We sat on this one for over a year. Picked it up for 18 and really didn't know if we were just going to sell it to someone or rehab it ourselves, but we ended up doing the rehab ourselves. Got all new windows in, did all new siding, got a new roof put on. It was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but we ended up enclosing the garage, made it a 3-1. That's what it is now. This is that area back here that the guys enclosed. Flooring in. This will be a laundry room. This was all open and exposed before. We closed it up real nice, made it look like an actual part of the home. And that's where we created this 3rd bedroom in here now. Really raised the property's value. It was listed as a 2-1 before, but now we got it as a legit 3-1. We do have a laundry room now, which this was kind of an outside laundry room before, but now we turned it into a nice, big indoor laundry room / kind of little pantry area. that leads into here where the home is, the original home was. Simple kitchen layout. This one's going to be a rental. Keeping this area, the hardwood floor, and bringing it back out. What's up, Rich? Chilling, dog. What you got going on? Got that new restroom coming in, real nice. What's up, fellas? Hey, man, chilling. Actually, I think now, you know what we're doing? This one is doing in the bedrooms. This one and that one, we're putting carpet in. And then here we're running the flooring that you see in the laundry room. That's pretty much it with this one. This one should be done in about, I don't think the guys have much longer than a week to 2 weeks. Then we'll get it rented. What's up, Rich?